Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting.
Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Lowry against VanVleet. Lowry, the pass to Martin. No good from outside. Anunoby on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
VanVleet against Lowry. Here's Martin. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Here's Lowry. The Raptors making their last shot. Adebayo passes to Martin. 5 to shoot. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Nails the wide-open jumper.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
VanVleet against Lowry. Now here's VanVleet. He's closely guarded. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. He can't get it to go. Good D by Adebayo. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Out to the right wing. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Martin. There's the triple. Achua with a steal. Outside Anunoby. VanVleet against Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami trailing.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And the shot goes in.
Look how quick Lowry is on the drive, zipping past the defense before they can react.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Achua. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
VanVleet outside. The 3-ball. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by VanVleet.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Outside for Butler. Butler on the wing. Hero outside. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Heat. Lowry to pass to Butler. Lowry outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Butler can't get it to go. The Raptors with a lead. Left side Barnes. Pass to Achua. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Raptors, Precious Achua.
Good on both. And here are the Heat now. Hero outside. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Butler. Off the inbound. No good. And so the first quarter is in the book. It's the Raptors. They lead by. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And so here is Toronto. They lead by 4.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And so here is Miami following the bucket by the Raptors. Shot clock at 6. Out to Lowry. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Lowry's got 5 points. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Now here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
VanVleet with a deep 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Butler with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Stolen by VanVleet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Kicks it out to Barnes. From deep. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And now a 10-point Toronto lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Martin outside. Butler on the wing. Back to Martin. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Barnes has got 8.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Martin. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's VanVleet. Give him 8 points now. And he's He's going for the lob, and it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Barnes.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
That free throw no good. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Now here's Butler. No good on the 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo from long range.
Come on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it 8.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Raptors out in front, up 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And for the Heat, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Kim Birch is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Thaddeus Young. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the 2-guard spot. Back to your 7. Pass to Strus. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Here's Young. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Tries again. Here at 7 finds Robinson. Oladipo against Trent. Outside Robinson. From behind the arc. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
When you look at the three-point numbers from Duncan Robinson, they will show you he is an elite player from deep.
There's a screen by Birch. And here's Porter outside. The shot no good. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Robinson on the wing. Back to your 7. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Boucher.
This is just excellent timing by Chris Boucher. He grabs the pass and flushes it.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Over Birch. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And, B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Dedmon. Back to Robinson. Pass to Oladipo. And again, the Heat missing. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Porter outside. Counted from distance.
Yes, we've seen it before. Porter likes to dribble into that jumper.
Trent against Oladipo. To the right side. Three-pointer. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Trent, the pass to Porter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Oladipo against Trent. Outside Strus. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Birch. Boucher with it. Now Oladipo defending. The kick out to Young. Pass to Birch. And here's Porter outside. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Robinson. Will it go? Here's Dedmon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Oladipo against Trent. Nice move. Jams it in off a great move.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Oladipo against Trent. Over to the wing. Here's your 7. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Yurtseven's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Trent, the pass to Young. The 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 5 now.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. He got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Outside Porter. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental. Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Outside for Porter. Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Martin outside. Hero for 3. Out to Lowry. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Raptors ball.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Lowry against Trent. The kick out to Young. Back to Trent. Out to the wing. Trent on the wing. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Martin with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the triple. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Outside for Boucher. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Martin outside. Back to Hero. Pass to Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Trent, the pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Aggressive move by Porter, answering critics who say he sometimes takes too much of a back seat.
Lowry against Trent. Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. 4-3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Outside Porter. Lowry with a steal. Butler finds Hero. Back to Butler. Lowry, the pass to Butler. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Trent outside. Boucher passes to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Toronto with another.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Raptors.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Fred VanVleet.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Porter. The 3. Another miss by Porter. Martin with the ball. Pass to Lowry. The 3 is up. And that one drops. And now it's just a 4-point Raptor lead. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on...
Let's meet the starting lineup.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pocket two. And it's Mitchell missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mobley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley. And we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. VanVleet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now, here's Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Mitchell. VanVleet against LeVert. Here's Garland. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Barnes passes to Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. The drive by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
VanVleet against Garland. Anunoby, good.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley outside. 6 to shoot. Allen trying to break free. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
VanVleet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. VanVleet outside. And it's sent back by Allen.
And with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Now here's VanVleet. 5 to shoot. Anunoby finds VanVleet. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. From deep. Garland, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Cleveland. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
The wide open look here for Garland. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Garland. Allen, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Van Vliet. He's got 5. Traps in the tray. Van Vliet's got 8.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell looking it over. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Garland against Van Vliet. Over Garland. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
That is good defense there by Garland. His teammates really feed off of him when he is aggressive on this end of the floor.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the small forward.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Van Vliet against Garland. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto. Van Vliet against Mitchell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger. and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. There's Garland. Anunoby sends it back. Stolen by LeVert. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Anunoby sends it back. Barnes down low. Working on Allen. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And so they foul intentionally. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Garland attacking, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
The pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. They set the screen. And that'll be, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer
the previous play
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Players are moving at it, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Mitchell against Anunoby. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. A shake. And he sinks the layup. And that's now 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Achua, the pass to Siakam. Barnes down low. LeVert defending.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Van Vliet against Garland. Chalk up 2 there. Van Vliet's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 16. On the wing, Anunoby. No good on the triple. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a cruising game. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And Mitchell drops them both. Raptors leading by 8. And here's Trent. The kick out to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defended, rebounded, spaced the floor, and he's unselfish.
Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Garland. Mobley the pass to LeVert. Back to Mobley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
The Cavaliers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Porter against Mitchell. Passes to Boucher. Trent outside. The kick out to Porter. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
Here's Mobley. Boucher with the rebound.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
Here's Porter. That one misses. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Mitchell driving in. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
Porter against Mitchell. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A different look now for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
Trent outside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Over to the left wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. drills the three-pointer. Now just a three-point Raptor lead. Trent against Rubio. Puts the move on. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got his second bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's Okoro, covered by Birch.
2 minutes.
Trent against Rubio.
2 minutes.
Good work defensively by Trent. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Birch. Trent outside. Pass to Boucher. Lays it up and banks it in. Boucher's got his first points in this one.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
LeVert the pass to Okoro. Back to LeVert. Cleveland moving it around. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Rubio. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .109 left here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Boucher.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Okoro, and it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. 9-point game. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 6.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Porter looking it over. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good, Garland.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. To the inside, Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Oh, Anunoby in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Anunoby against Mitchell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The Raptors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Mitchell finds LeVert. Outside Garland. Crosses over. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the 5 spot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a shoot-first point guard, VanVleet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell passes to Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors leading by 7. Van Vliet outside. It's good. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And good that time. Van Vliet's got 22.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Van Vliet against Garland. Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now a 12-point Toronto lead. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Van Vliet against Garland. Now here's Van Vliet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Mitchell wide open. And another miss by Cleveland. Toronto leading by 15. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet with it. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
LeVert the pass to Mitchell. And nothing is falling for him right now. Garland against Van Vliet. .143 left in the game. From deep three-point range, Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Toronto.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fred Van Vliet.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Now Van Vliet. From deep. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. Down by 15. Garland with the bucket.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business.
Oh, say does that star.
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Barnes against Tatum. The ball's knocked loose. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And so it's Boston with it. It's a three-point game. Takes a 3.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And a deep 3 from VanVleet. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gallinari for 3. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
It's both from the stripe.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Now here's Gallinari. Pass to Brogdon. Now here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gallinari. Barnes with the rebound. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Tatum's got room. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam left side. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Tatum from deep. Boston, no good that time either.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Back to Van Vliet. From the arc. Rebound Boston.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. Van Vliet. Tip back in for 2.
Well, just high-quality transition opportunity right there from Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so reliable to make the plays necessary in transition.
Now here's Brown. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep three-point range, Siakam no good. Boston trailing. Brown inside. Anunoby covering. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Can't hit that one. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, at this size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at center, filling out the middle. They get it back. Kick out to Brown. Outside Brogdon. Back to Brown. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Brogdon against Van Vliet to the paint. Here's Achua. And the layup is good.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tatum inside, working on Barnes. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second-chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Van Vliet against Brogdon.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Brogdon. Anunoby against Brown. Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. Pulls up. No good off the back of the rim. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Here's Barnes. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Boston with a rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brogdon. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Here's Tatum. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Achua. Great D that time from Gallinari. For Boston, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Williams. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch, he's checked in for Achua. Young comes in for Scotty Barnes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Trent in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's Siakam again missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
There's Tatum with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Trent outside. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Porter outside. Offensive board. Good on the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 10.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. It's good if it goes. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More in. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Man, one guy's been getting it done. Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. Al Horford out there with Grant Williams. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Back to Smart. Now Young with a steal. Tipped away. Boucher with it. Guarded now by Williams. And Williams over to help. Boucher passes to Trent. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Trent, the pass to Young. Back to Trent. Outside Young. Pass to Birch. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Outside White. Now here's Smart, guarded by Trent. In transition, here they come. Here's Young. It's tipped.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Boucher passes to Birch. 6 to shoot. Boucher outside. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And Boston going the other way now.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Trent outside. Outside Porter. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
White against Porter. And Horford powers it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And here's Porter outside. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Pass to Horford. Back to Smart. Rebound by the Raptors. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Young from long range. And they get it back. Outside for Porter. Launches it. Again, Porter missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
To the paint. Horford outside. Pass to Hauser. And here is Williams. Smart outside. Misses from close range. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Trent, the pass to Birch. Back to Trent. Throws it up high. And Birch slams it in.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Outside, Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trent with it. Here's the three.
Well, that's outstanding footwork from Smart on the defensive end. A superb job staying with his man.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. The kick out to VanVleet. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brogdon. VanVleet misses. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. It's Barnes on the wing. The kick out to VanVleet. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 13. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And here's VanVleet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. VanVleet outside. Three-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
What a delivery from Fred VanVleet. Keeps his composure despite only having moments to get that shot off.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's VanVleet. And VanVleet again missing. Outside Tatum. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's VanVleet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Siakam. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Brown against Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Brogdon. VanVleet. And another basket for Toronto.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. He's off on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Siakam, no good. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Brogdon against VanVleet. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Achua. Anunoby on the wing. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Fred VanVleet.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Anunoby passes to Siakam for three. On target from range. And the Raptors lead by 13.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now Anunoby. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can beat. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
God keep our land.
And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. It's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Butler in at the small forward. Now here is Martin. Lowry passes to Martin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Siakam. And too long on the shot. Siakam against Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo passes to Martin. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the middle, and the dunk by Barnes.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
It's Hero with the drive. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now Butler. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler there. Serious elevation.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now Hero. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Hero, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shots good by Siakam.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here is Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Stolen by Van Vliet. One-on-one fast break. Anunoby against Butler. For three, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to Martin.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Siakam. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Snatched away. Barnes outside. Floats it up there for Siakam. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And on the offensive end, Siakam is so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Lowry passes to Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Anunoby has the open look. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And it's Adebayo in the corner. No good from outside. Toronto trailing. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Now Van Vliet for three. Hands it from downtown. It's all tied in Toronto. We'll get things started in the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now that one from Van Vliet.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Adebayo. Hero attacking. Up and in on the layup.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Here's Van Vliet. He has 6. No good on the 3. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. And it's good for 2.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now here is Martin. And a wide open look for Hero. Back to Martin. Another shot. The shot comes out. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And here's Trent outside. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Trent passes to Anunoby. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. The Heat with the lead. Out to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And it's Adebayo in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now Barnes. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Good on the shot.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Martin with the screen for Butler to the paint. Martin inside. Covered by Barnes. And it's Martin missing. Toronto, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 6.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Martin with the screen for Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Hero.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Siakam with it. 6 points for him. To halt the run. Here's Anunoby. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Your Raptors, 19. The Heat, 25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Young out there with Otto Porter Jr. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Banton in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
Oladipo hits them both. Raptors trail by 8. Now here's Flynn. The kick out to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to Strus. Young looking it over. The pass to Flynn. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Oladipo against Flynn. Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Now, here's Strus. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. And Oladipo kicks to Strus. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Flynn. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And Miami shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
For Miami, they've looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here is Flynn. The kick out to Young. 3-pointer. Passes it to Banton. 6 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range. Miami leading by 4. Oladipo left side. Pass to Robinson. The shot missing. And Toronto will come the other way.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. Fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Now Robinson following the miss by Otto Porter from deep. Yes, that goes in.
And Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He could do that.
Raptors trail by 6. Flynn. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Manton, the pass to Achua. Can't hit from in close. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Oladipo with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And Oladipo kicks to Strus. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
.129 left in the third. Flynn against Oladipo. It's Porter outside. Here's Achua. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line,
The first free throw is good.
Precious Achua. At the line for two.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Heat leading by 7. Oladipo draws the double. He kicks it to Dedmon. Drains the three-pointer. Dedmon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And that one's good by Porter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here is Robinson. Back to Oladipo and stolen by Flynn. To the left wing. Manton the pass to Porter. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Strus kicks to Yurtseven. It's three-pointers off the mark. Up top, Flynn. Pass to Benton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Benton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out front, up by 4. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Adebayo passes to Martin. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 5.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
The deep 3 from Van Vliet. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside for Martin. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, Kyle has been around for so long, just so experienced and ready and willing to work the ball around to his teammates.
And the Raptors call time here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Just 3 to shoot. On deep. Trent can't hit. Miami leading by 5. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Back to Lowry. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. That one goes in.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. Launches a three. They get it back. Barnes kicks to Trent. Shoots over Hero. And the Raptors miss again. Miami's on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Butler dishes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Outside Martin. Outside Hero. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Hero's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Now, here's Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Outside, Hero. Back to Lowry. There's the dish to Butler. Outside for Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Martin up top, covered by Barnes. Launches a three. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lowry with the ball. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Barnes with the ball. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Van Vliet left side. Over Lowry. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Now here's Van Vliet. From past the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Butler deciding where to go with it. Back to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. There's Hero with a three. It's hauled in by Trent. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam for three. Rebound by the Heat. Now here is Lowry. There's the pass to Martin. Van Vliet against Lowry. Outside for Martin. From outside off the mark. And it's Trent off the drive. And the layup falls.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, great.
tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Graham. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Van Vliet against Garland. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Garland. And just about a minute into this first quarter. 3-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Here's Stevens. The Raptors making their last shot. To the middle. Back to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Here's Stevens. Anunoby covering. 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. And Anunoby pulls it down. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Van Vliet with a deep 3. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Stolen by Siakam. Anunoby for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Mitchell. Mobley outside. Tries again. And he lays it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Van Vliet's got 6.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Here's Toronto with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Garland against Van Vliet. Top of the key. Mobley grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Mitchell with the ball. Van Vliet covering. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell. Lifting off the floor for a slam.
Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavs trailing. Right side Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. And he gets that one.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
And here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Now Mitchell. Out to Garland. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Barnes. Oh, there's the alley. Siakam, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Mobley finds Mitchell. 3 seconds left. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors,
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Mobley, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, man.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role. Hard to play better defense. Fred is used to overcoming challenges from this area.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley is screen on Trent. Here's Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short. Toronto trailing. The open shot, Siakam. The rebound by Allen.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
That one falls. Mitchell's got 8.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. There's the 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. LeVert goes against Anunoby. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 11.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And there's the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Garland. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
By himself and finished off by Garland.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Anunoby for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Siakam with a screen on Garland. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Toronto the rebound. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent outside. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Pass to Barnes. Trent on the wing. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. They need this. Gets the 3 to fall. Anunoby's got 5.
And we have seen OG become a volume 3-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Now here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Trent. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Van Vliet with it. Give him 8 points now. Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. And Van Vliet again missing. Here's Allen. And we've reached halftime in this one. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Raptors, 23. The Cavaliers, 33.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Otto Porter, Thaddeus Young out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's Ben in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Outside for Porter. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown.
Big time answer. Porter unwilling to give an inch. Knocks down a 3 of his own.
Okoro on the wing. Here's Wade. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Osman. Love for 3. No good that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Outside Young. To the left wing. Back to Flynn. No good with a layup.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. The 3 from Okoro hits the 3-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Flynn on the attack. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Neto. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's the 3. Porter pulls it in. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Birch. Love with the defensive effort.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Tipped. Here's Flynn into the lane. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Okoro. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Otto Porter, and he makes the first.
Shooting for Cleveland.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Raptors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Young. And Young slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. The three kept alive.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Okoro. Pass to Osman. Back to Okoro. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. Okoro on the wing. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Wade misses. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. And here's Porter outside. The shot no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Okoro. Here's Love. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. The Raptors have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Benton. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Screen by Young. And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's got 6.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's Cleveland earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the 3. Mobley on a screen. Here's Garland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Garland for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Van Vliet. 2 points. That one goes.
Amazing effort by Fred Van Vliet. He's up the court so fast to finish that play.
Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. And he lobs it up top.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Mobley, a screen on Trent. The three from Mitchell. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Van Vliet finds Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. From downtown. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
For a shooter as confident as Gary Trent Jr., there's no hesitation.
Here's Stevens. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one hits the back iron. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. And they're on the break. The 3 ball. Trent's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Stevens. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 29 points.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And the Cavs with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Garland against Van Vliet. Now here's Garland. From deep. No good there. And so the Cavaliers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep.
God keep our land, glory.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Brown inside, covered by Barnes. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Van Vliet with it. Pass to Siakam. Good work defensively by Horford.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Achua.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Tatum looking around. Driving inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane, because once he's in there, you're done.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. No good from outside. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And finished off by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Now Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Smart. And the dunk by Barnes.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Tatum. Left side, Brown. Shot clock at 6. It's not going to go for it. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet attacking. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Smart. Pass to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And it's blocked. Smart against Van Vliet. He feeds it to Barnes. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Fires for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto leading by 3. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, and he He jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Now here's Van Vliet. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. And it's Brown missing. Raptors with the lead. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And stolen by Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Toronto ahead, leading.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. And it's Brown missing. And it's the Raptors ball. And stolen by Williams. And they take the lead. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
For 3, Van Vliet. And Boston with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Brown drives in.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Raptors trail by 3. And here is Anunoby. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. And they get it back. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brown with it. 6 points for him. To the inside. Here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. From the arc. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Oh, Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Off target with his 3.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Tatum on the wing. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Van Vliet against Smart. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. Brown feeling it out a bit. Sweet move. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
Van Vliet outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Drops in the layup for 2. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Tatum. He's got 12. Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. He takes it in. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Brown. Good D by Anunoby. Oh, Anunoby in position. And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics out in front. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Achua in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside, Porter. Trent outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Porter with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Back to Boucher. The shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And that one drops for him. Brogdon's got his first points of the night.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And the pass to Boucher. Porter against Brogdon. Pocket 6. The kick out to Porter. This one for 3. A new 14 for the Raptors. Back to Boucher. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Brogdon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brogdon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Boucher passes to Trent. Here's Porter. They get it back. Birch. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Boston leading by 11. Now, here's Brogdon. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Gallinari. There's the dribble. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. So he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
The kick out to Young. Back to Trent. It's Young on the wing. Off target from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
White the pass to Gallinari. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 14-point game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Second chance shot. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Gallinari. It's Brogdon on the wing. Williams from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Left side, Porter. Trent kicks to Porter. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Gallinari on the wing. Boucher with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. The kick out to Porter. And the three off target. Boston leading by 11. White goes in. Nice ball movement by Boston. For three, Brogdon. That is Young grabs the miss. Fast break, Toronto. Feeds to Porter. Brogdon looking it over. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Brogdon. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then it's White. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Here's Van Vliet. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. No good on the free throw.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 12. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Takes a three. Rebound, Boston. Smart finds Brown. Here's Horford. Tatum, that's for two. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists in the game. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Smart. Siakam for three, and the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 14. And here is Tatum. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Barnes.
At the line for your Raptors.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Tatum with it. From deep three-point range, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Achua. Barnes outside. The pass to Anunoby. Lets the three fly. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Tatum's shot is off. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They've played a great 4th quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On deep. And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the shot goes in. 18 points for Jason Tatum.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Van Vliet attacking. Siakam outside. A 3-ball. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The deep 3 from Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Boston.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Shots good by Siakam.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Now Brown. Back to Horford. From deep three-point range, they get it again. And Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Brown dishes to Smart. Horford kicks to Smart. Brown outside. Back to Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.